Here goes my phone. Hi, Oscar. How you doing? It's been a long time, and I'm finally getting used to my new software here. So I thought that I would try to start you off with a couple of short lessons, just to focus on one particular aspect of learning the guitar. I've posted some things on Facebook recently, and what I'd like you to do is go to my Facebook page, and there are 4 sheets that I printed that I took a picture of, and I uploaded, and they're resources for learning the guitar. And it talks about the first 2 strings, the E string and the B string. So I just want to talk to you about learning the notes on the first 2 strings. Hopefully you can see my guitar nice and clear. The first string, your little string, your thin one. Now, oftentimes when people look at the guitar, they'll think this is the first string because it's the first one they see when they look down. But really, it's the 6th string. You start with the first one here because it's the highest sounding in pitch. String 1, string 2, string 3, string 4, 5, and 6. To help you learn the names of these strings, one of the Year 7 students that I teach in my school taught me the phrase, or the story, Eddie ate dynamite, goodbye Eddie. So the E string, the A string, the D string, the G string, the B string, and the E string. So again, Eddie ate dynamite, goodbye Eddie. Hope that makes sense. So those are your 6 strings. I'd like to look at string 1 and string 2, the E string and the B string. If you go on my Facebook page and download those 4 pages, look at the E string, the string 1. The string open with no fingers by itself is the note E. And if you look on the page, you'll see where E is written, the top space of the staff in music. The note F is the first fret of the same string. Remember, we're all on the same string here. That's F. And if you look at the page, you'll notice that F is the top line. So there's a note on the top line. G is the 3rd fret. And G on the musical stave is above the line. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's a note above the line. So E, F, G. Try to use pointer finger for F, ring finger for G. A lot of times, well, I wouldn't even say a lot, every time I teach this, students like to do this. Take one finger and move it around. Because let's face it, if you're thinking about 4 fingers, it can get confusing. It's easier to think about 1. But what that does is limit you big time because you're not using all the other fingers that you have. So really try your hardest to play these 3 notes, E, F, G. And then first finger on F, 3rd finger on G. Take a look at that page. You'll notice that there's whole notes, there's half notes, and there's quarter notes. In fact, let me just grab the book and I'll show you. This is the book. This is the book that it came from. Mel Bay's guitar method, grade 1. There's lots of different ones that are just as good. It's Alfred's is a good one. The page I'm thinking about is that page. Notes on the E string. Okay. Whole notes, half notes, quarter notes. Okay. Whole notes, each note you play gets 4 counts. So 1, right? Half notes, each note gets 2 counts. And quarter notes, each note gets 1 count. So quarter notes would be the fastest notes of those 3. Take a minute now. You can pause me or turn me off for a minute and try to play whole notes, half notes, and quarter notes on the E string. I'll play it for you right now so you can hear me do it, and then you do it. So this is notes on the E string, and I'm going to play the whole note bit. And if you skim through it first, you'll notice this. It starts off under whole notes. There's 2 E's, right, both the same. Next 2 notes are both F, both the same. Next two notes are both G, and then the last two notes are both F. I'll show you. So E, E, F, F, G, G, F, F. Okay? And I'll play them. I'll play it for you. It's pretty straightforward. I'm gonna lose my hand now. 1, 2, 3, 4, F. 1, 2, 3, G. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, and F. 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Cool. Hope that made sense. Half notes. Gets a little bit faster as you go on. Not much though. Here's half notes. So again, you've got two E's, then you've got two G's, two F's, and it ends with one E. Don't try and memorize it. It's best to develop good habits early on. Try to look at the note, think what it is, then play it. Don't assume that, oh, it's the next note's going to be G because the last one I played was like that. That's not how music works. Anyway, here we go. So half notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. G. 1, 2, 3, 4. F. 2, 3, 4. E. 2. Stop. It says rest on that page. Cool. Quarter notes. One count each. I'll skim through them for you so you know you've got two E's, two F's, two G's, two E's, two F's, two G's, two F's, and ends on an E. Here we go. Quarter notes. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Rest. And you can't really see from here. When I pick, I'm always picking down, up, down, up, down, up. That's the big thing. Always try to pick down, up, down, up. Never get stuck into all down or all up because it'll be very limiting as you progress as a guitar player. Cool. So go to the next page. I've included the next page. It says first string etude. It says etude number 2, and then the mix master. This page, it's just 3 kind of exercises using the 3 notes that you've just learned and mixing some hooks, some quarter notes, and half notes, and some whole notes. Now, bear in mind, this is an American book. In England, we use the word semibreve for a whole note, minim for a half note, and crotchet for a quarter note. So what I'd like you to do now is, now that you should feel comfortable playing the notes E, F, and G, E, F, G. Now that you feel comfortable playing that, or maybe you don't, maybe spend a little bit more time working through that first page so you get comfortable looking at the notes E, F, G, and then putting your fingers where they go. Once you can do that, then go and play through page 2 where you have first string etude, etude 2, and the mix master. Okay, that would be the first part of a lesson that I would ask you to do if I were to meet you face to face. The next thing I'd show you what to do is finger warm up. I think I showed in my Facebook video, but I'll show you here. Now, this exercise, it's not the most thrilling, but it's really good at building hand strength. Start with just 2 fingers. All right, and I'm going to start in an easier way. So we're gonna normally I'd say start with the low string, the thick string, but for this I'll start with my thin string. So on second thought, we'll use all 3 fingers, just not your pinky. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna play the thin E string open 1 time. Then we'll put our first finger, first fret, also the same string, middle finger, second fret, third ring finger, 3rd fret. Leave your pinky for now. It's not a very strong finger, and probably you might struggle to get that pinky up. But use these 3 fingers. So what you're going to do is you're going to pick down, finger, first finger, then pick up, middle finger, pick down, ring, and pick up. So it should be down, up, down, up. The pinky can take a break. The pinky's on vacation for now. Once these 3 fingers get strong, then add the pinky. Once you've done the first string, second string, same thing. Do it twice. Next. I'm going a little bit fast. Your tempo should be more like this. A common mistake that happens here is for when you first start out is as you play, as you go up, your fingers start to slide this way, so you get this kind of sound. Like that. Really, really focus, making sure the fingers are right next to the frets. These are your frets. Yeah? So, in fact, I should have done this first and then the note reading, but that's okay. You can start either way, but this is a great exercise for getting your hand strength, and I'd like you to go and work through notes on the first string, and I'll make another video for notes on the second string. Hope that was good. Hope that helped. Once your fingers get strong and you're starting to read some notes, I can teach you some pop songs or any songs that you'd like to learn. There's always a way. If you're thinking, oh, it might be too hard, there's always a way to kind of manipulate and tweak the song so it fits with your hands. So anyway, hope that was helpful. If you have any questions, shoot me an email on Facebook, and I will try to respond to you as quick as I can. Good luck. Let me see if I can turn this off now. See you later.